What is up, guys? Dirty Boot Sports here, and we are here for a, special episode. We're doing a little thing different. It's just me and Hunter here actually tonight. Uh, we're gonna talk a little bit of some movies that are coming out for the rest of the year. I just realized the other day we're 2/3 of the way done with the year. We're through August into September. Got some exciting movies coming up, so we're gonna dive into that in a minute, and then later on we're gonna finish it off with a top 10, I think, of all-time rom-coms. Rom-coms, if you have listened, is my favorite genre of movies, and I haven't really got to talk about them a ton on this podcast because a lot of the guys that are on they're not really into that, but I'm really into them. Hunter, I've converted him over the past couple years to get into it, so we're gonna dive into that a little bit tonight while everyone's at home, locked in on this LSU game that is going poorly. So yeah, we'll do this. Just have some fun, talk some movies, do what we do. So let's talk about 2022.
Yeah. I just counted, and I think from what I'm seeing, I've seen 51 on the year in theaters.
In theaters.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think unless I count Spider-Man, then that's 52.
I mean, I should be right there with you for theaters.
Yeah.
And I've seen a couple that are outside of theaters. I'll get a count in a minute, but yeah, we set out at the beginning of the year as a goal to see every movie that went to celebrity theaters, and we're through August and we've done that so far. So hopefully we finish it out these next couple months. There's some movies that I'm really excited for, and that I think could be some of the top movies of the year, honestly. And we'll talk about that pretty soon. But there's also some that I'm definitely not very interested in. But
there might be more that I'm not interested in than I am interested in, but the ones I am interested in, pretty big excitement.
yeah, I could say that. So let's see what we got going here. I got a list pulled up of what's coming out. I guess we could talk about what just happened. So Honk for Jesus, Save Your Soul, start in September 2nd, 2 days ago. That came out. I don't know, the trailer kind of excited me, but
I watched it, and I was with Chase.
you watched it?
No, I didn't watch it. I mean,
Oh,
I
you watched
saw
the trailer.
the trailer. Yeah,
Oh, crap. Okay.
saw the trailer, and me and Chase both agreed. We were like, we don't really know what the movie's about. I mean,
Yeah.
and Regina Hall, I guess she's good, but she's done nothing that made me think I care to watch her in this.
Yeah, I mean, I like her. I get her and Regina King mixed up just because they're women named Regina, I guess. I don't know. But Regina Hall is the one I prefer out of the two. One of the roles that, whenever I watched the trailer, it kind of reminded me of was Support the Girls. You watched it?
Yeah, wasn't very good, but
No, it wasn't a very good movie.
Haley
but
Lewis just
yeah, Haley Richardson's in it, so of course it's watchable. But it's a solid movie. Regina, she takes the lead, and she commands a screen for over an hour, and I feel like that's mostly going to be what happened in this. Sterling K. Brown is her sidekick in this, and
I really like him. He was really good in Waves as the dad.
oh God, I
Really good in
love
Waves.
God, I forgot about that.
He was good in that, and his small part in Black Panther was pretty good.
What was he in that?
I think he was like just one of the leader guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sterling K. Brown, though, I mean, he's just a guy that, I don't know, he's just got the name that you know. So
Yeah, and he's not in much.
yeah.
He was apparently in Split, and that's about it. Everything else is a bunch of random stuff.
But the ratings, they've came out, I think the Metascore on IMDb is in like the 60s or low 70s. So that's solid, but
I
the
think it's
the fan scores of 5.1. That's not great.
Yeah, I watched The Eyes of Tammy Faye, and that's what it kind of looks like.
Know it does. Except I think Eyes of Tammy Faye wasn't that mockumentary style.
No, it was
just an actual
based
movie.
it was based on real people, yeah. And that has Andrew Garfield in it, so it's probably already automatically better.
Yeah, and I wanted to see that, never got to, but I'm sure I'll watch it eventually at some point. It looked like it was a pretty good movie. The other thing that came out September 2nd, Spider-Man, re-released. You got to see it. I have not yet.
The More Fun Stuff edition, which it's pretty, I mean,
It's pretty fun.
Yeah, well, it's more emotional than it is fun for me. I think I watch. This is 6 times in theaters, and every time it feels like it just gets more emotional. Other than that third time where I had my head in my lap the last hour and a half. Had the girl in front of me asking me if I was okay, and I wasn't. But
What a time that was. That was our third time watching it in 4 days, I think. That was a Sunday night. We watched it twice on opening night on Thursday. Can't believe we skipped 2 days before that happened.
yeah, I wasn't wearing the suit that time, so that might have been it.
Yeah,
But
maybe so.
this
You're more
time it was
free in your
definitely
body.
What was it?
You're more free in your body. You could
Yeah,
feel the
I
emotions.
could bend over. I could bend over in that without the suit
You
on.
stood up the first time we watched it.
Yeah,
So.
the seat's no longer in the theater, so
Yeah.
I might have did something bad to that one.
Yeah.
But it was definitely. It almost. I mean, this might have been the longest feeling watch I've had of it, but it.
Well, I mean, it added 11 minutes, right?
Yeah,
So.
but I was hooked in the entire time, and then the extra scenes with the 3 Spider-Men, it was hilarious. So it was definitely worth it.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be seeing it either Monday or Tuesday. I don't know. I'm not gonna miss a movie. What am I saying? So I'll be there. September 9th, next week we get Barbarian. You're pretty excited about that.
Ready for Barbarian.
And I think you said it's Justin Long, right?
Well, he's in it, but the main I don't know the main girl, but I think it's Bill Skarsgård.
Oh yeah.
The girl, she rents a house, and when she shows up, it ends up another guy's already.
Georgina Campbell. I feel like I just watched something with her the other day.
Yeah, but this girl, she rents a house, and when she shows up, it turns out that another guy had rented it for the same dates, so he invites her to just stay with him, and then that's not good.
So it's like The Rental, a little bit.
Yeah, I
think
guess.
you compared it to that at one point. I mean, it's got a little bit of that because
Yeah, but
guy-
this
the
one
guy
you
being there-
know who the guy is the
and
entire
he
time.
like actually like shows his face and says I'm here instead of just like sneaking into the house and spying on
Well, I
him and
think it's
everything.
more one of the slower things where it just progressively gets weirder the longer she's there
Oh, okay.
until he finally just, I guess, snaps.
Yeah, so it's a horror thriller. You never know how those are going to go. Could be great, could be awful. Not really much in between anymore. But hopefully that's pretty good. Get us into spooky season.
Ooh.
We got the Pitch Perfect 10th anniversary coming out next week. Yes.
Clerks 3 for the oldies that might be into that
Yeah,
stuff.
Clerks 3. Hopefully we can make our way out there to that. I'd like to see that. I haven't watched the first two yet, but I will.
I watched the first one. It was pretty good.
Then we got September 16th, The Woman King. I'm not really looking forward to that, but
It doesn't look good. I mean, some people it might look good, but it just looks like, well, I don't want to.
it's Viola Davis, right?
Yeah.
She's the main woman.
It just looks,
That doesn't feel like a Viola Davis role.
it's not.
Because what I was gonna say, this feels like it should be Lupita. This feels like it should be her because it almost looks like the Black Panther vibe. You've
Yeah.
got like the tribal stuff going on, and
Yeah, I mean, the action might be cool, but it just looks overly dramatic. And I think that happens with a lot of girl movies that try to be too serious.
yeah,
And that's definitely what this looks like. But
set in the 1800s. Ugh,
there's also a movie that comes out that day that just overshadows anything else that's going to be coming out that day, which is Pearl.
Oh, it is, yeah.
And I don't know why
Okay.
it's little on that screen.
Oh God, I am ecstatic for that movie.
Pearl.
That might be my most anticipated movie of the year.
Yeah, it's definitely top 3. And
So if y'all don't know what Pearl is, I talked about it a bit sometime early in the pod, probably the first 15, 20 episodes. Pearl is the prequel to X, which is my number 4 movie on the year, I believe. X, excellent horror. Get it? Excellent.
X is my number 2 on the year. But
Well, you haven't seen my 1 and 2. You need to go watch them.
I heard bad things.
No, you don't.
I heard bad things.
But yeah, Pearl, they filmed it in secret when they were making X, and
They
now
give
they're
you that.
releasing it, and my God, it looks freaking awesome.
Yeah, you get the teaser at the end of
Yeah,
X, and
yeah.
you're just like, oh, well, this has to be almost done already, so we could get that Christmas release. And then a couple weeks ago, they said it was coming out in September.
Yeah.
Which
And what I love about it is X, it was dark, and this feels like the opposite. It feels bright, but it's also, it's going to be scary still.
Yeah, it almost what it felt like to me was the idea of X was the old lady. She was a wannabe actress and stuff, and then the new girl was. What this looks like as an origin story for her, it looks like they're playing it off as a play of her life.
Yeah, yeah.
So like she's wanting to be this actress, so they're staging everything as if like it's just focusing on her.
Yeah. It looks incredible. I'm very, very excited for it. I'd honestly be I'd be shocked if it's a letdown.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm expecting 85 plus.
The crocodile's back in the trailer, so
God,
there's going to be at least some scenes.
If you haven't seen X, I'm sure it's got to be somewhere to rent now, huh? Or rent, or
yeah, it's out.
It might be on HBO Max or something like that. But A24 film, I believe, right?
Yeah, it's A24.
So, I mean, you can't go wrong with A24 horror, really. Or you can go really wrong, or you can go amazing, right? Midsommar is kind of supposed to be
yeah.
one of those you love
Men
and hate.
Men was A24, wasn't it?
Yeah, I liked Men. It was good.
I
don't like Men, but I liked Men. Yeah.
I should have loved it. It was a letdown. So.
Yeah, Pearl though, watch that. Mia Goth is about to take over again. Unfortunately, no Kid Cudi
or no
Brittany
Jenna.
Snow,
but
or no Jenna Ortega.
They used Jenna in the trailer though, so maybe we'll just it'll start with like a recollection.
She's in the new trailer for Pearl.
She's in like one of the TV spots where it just shows like the story of
X,
and it just shows everybody dying.
Boo. So what's next? What is See How They Run? That seems like it's not going to be good.
No, that one.
Is that even coming to full theaters? I've never even heard of this. Sam Rockwell, Adrian Brody. I mean, that's two big names right there.
Nationwide, so yeah. That might have had a preview during the Cinema Day thing. They showed like 30 movies during that in a span of like 4 minutes.
I wasn't there. I had football. 1950s London. I'm gonna pass. So if it comes to Rustin, I'll watch it. If not, I'm not. Straight up. Let's see. So that's September 16th. Then we've got September 23rd. Probably one of the bigger names left. Don't Worry, Darling.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that one. I saw the trailer a while back, and it's just been on my mind ever since.
My excitement for it has kind of gone down as time has went on.
I'm not sure I can tell you why I'm excited. It's just the trailer just intrigues me.
Well, the trailer looks solid, but have you seen that clip of Harry Styles going around on Twitter?
Yeah, I've seen it.
He's not good at acting.
I've seen people saying it looked really good, and then I don't.
He's not good at acting.
He's Thanos' brother.
He's not good at acting. I'll say that again. Florence Pugh, though, I'll watch for her.
Yeah, Olivia Wilde.
I like Olivia Wilde.
Apparently, the movie's causing a lot of drama. Florence, she's not doing press.
Yeah, she got pissed off and didn't even go to the premiere or something, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
she's not doing press after the premiere.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a good movie. Warner Brothers put all their eggs in that basket, though, right? Didn't they?
Yeah,
they made it to where only that and Black Adam are the two.
Apparently, they only had so much money to release 2 movies in the year, so they delayed.
Only the top 3 production company in the world.
Yeah, so they delayed the 2 movies that have already been delayed, I believe, about 4 times: The Flash and Aquaman. Or, no, not The Flash. Shazam and Aquaman.
There's
Flash,
a lightning bolt.
Yeah, the Flash. Yeah, I would guess The Flash is still happening.
Yeah. Oh wait, The Flash. It's not supposed to be this year though. There's next year, right? Flash.
Yeah, I guess it's next year now. I don't really know.
Yeah, that thing ain't happening this year. Not with Ezra.
No, probably not.
He's on the run.
No,
talking about skipping premieres. He ain't gonna be there.
Yeah, he's probably not. He's gonna be He's definitely done.
Yeah,
done
yeah.
his stuff.
Also, September 23rd, you get Avatar coming back to theaters for a little hype up run and excitement for a movie we'll talk about later in Avatar 2.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to go watch that again.
I really want to watch it in theaters. I think it's going to make my already low-key love for it be bigger. Because the only time I've watched it was in 8th grade on a smart board.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, watching A Christmas Story in theaters made me care to watch it.
Yeah,
I don't want to watch it again, but...
You're insane. So, let's see what's next. We've got... Smile. There we go. September 30th.
The Munsters. Skipped over that.
Yeah, skipped over for a reason, huh?
And Blonde. Anna de Armas.
Oh, yeah, that's not coming to theaters, but...
It's coming out, apparently.
Yeah,
it's
NC-17 movie.
Netflix's first NC-17 movie. I think it might be getting a little theater release. It probably won't be.
It won't be near us.
Monroe's
Probably
a
like-
chance.
Maybe.
Netflix usually has Monroe stuff, but
Yeah, but something like that's probably going to be even more limited.
yeah.
When's the last NC-17 movie like at all to be released? I feel like that doesn't ever happen.
Yeah, not much.
There was something I just saw the other day. Oh, you watched Clockwork Orange,
yeah,
and
yeah,
it was
yeah,
X. It was rated X.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was probably. I think I read up on it. It's labeled the most controversial movie of all time. I could agree with that. But I guess if the Jackass movies can go to theaters and not have a NC-17
that's true.
rating, then anything can go to theaters.
Yeah, I mean Godzilla's in that movie, so.
Yeah, first 5 seconds of the movie.
September 30th, though, rounding out the month, and maybe two of the best releases of the month. Smile, you're excited for that for sure.
Smile just had a unique scene in the trailer.
Yeah. I haven't got to see
Unique.
that yet, but I've seen like a 15-second teaser, I think, before we watched Fall, and
I mean,
I'm pretty sure I loudly said no. So that's gonna probably worry me. I'm not gonna enjoy watching that, but it's probably gonna be really good. Hopefully.
yeah. Hopefully it doesn't turn out like Truth or Dare, but horror movies like this are the biggest gamble of being good.
I was about to say that a horror movie that has like no one in a cast that's known.
Yeah, and
Well, Kyle Penn, is that the guy from Harold and Kumar? It might be. I think one of their names is Penn, right?
yeah, Harold and Kumar. Yeah.
Kyle Penn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's in it. That's weird.
He played. Oh,
Is that him?
yeah. He's also a former White House staff member in the Barack Obama administration.
Oh, there we go. That's our politics for this episode.
Yep.
Yeah, Smile. That'll be solid. Hopefully that comes around here. Then one of my movies I'm excited for, Bros.
I haven't even seen anything for it.
All I've seen was about a year and a half ago. I was scrolling IMDb, looking at Judd Apatow's upcoming filmography, praying that something new is coming out.
Yeah.
And then I look at Bros, and I'm like, oh, Judd Apatow producing a movie? Nicholas Stoller directing?
There.
I'm adding it to my watch list.
Yeah,
And
I didn't know anything about it until I watched Spider-Man the other day, and they showed like a 10-second clip.
Yeah.
And it was hilarious.
Yeah. So it's going to be a gay comedy, I believe.
Yeah.
I think
yeah,
Billy
definitely.
Eichner, he's going to be that, and he's hilarious. He really is. He's kind of obnoxious, but he does it in a good way. He does that, what's it, Billy on the Street or whatever for Comedy
He
Central.
just runs up and yells people.
Yeah.
And I saw one where he just said he runs up to a girl and he's like, for $20, name a woman, and she just couldn't. She just couldn't.
Yeah, he's actually kind of funny. I enjoy him, so I don't even know if that show's on, or do I know if I've ever watched it. But I would see like the
I think it's on YouTube.
advertisements and stuff for it. So yeah, Bros, very excited for that. It's gonna be. There's no way it's not funny.
Yeah.
There's
well,
just no way.
I know at least one scene's gonna be funny.
I know Judd Apatow and Nicholas
And
Stoller have all my faith.
there's not many comedies that just come out now.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's-
really sure why. It just doesn't happen.
Yeah, I mean, comedy's one of my favorite genres, right there with rom-com. So
The last comedy I could think of
yeah,
that's heavy on my mind would probably be Good Boys. And that was like 2019.
Yeah, something that's pure comedy and doesn't have like romance or anything in it. I mean, has there been anything this year?
Minions.
The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
Oh yeah, that was pretty good.
That was practically straight comedy, but it also had a little action in it and adventure, with the whole Nicolas Cage, Pedro Pascal aspect.
I mean, you could count Jackass,
Lost City,
but
it's kind of action adventure again. But a comedy where it's just a basic plot. It's pretty simple. It's probably like an hour and 30 to hour 50. Not too long. I don't know how long Bros runtime is. But it's just something you can go watch, have a good laugh, make your ribs hurt a little bit, feel good, leave the theater feeling better about your day.
I don't even see anything for last year.
Yeah, I mean,
Tom and Jerry, or
I can't think of there's not many that happen that aren't animated. don't involve a romance, don't involve action, aren't from the MCU. Like, comedies just don't happen like that. So, yeah, that's out of September. Let's see what October's got.
Hocus Pocus 2.
Never seen number 1.
Yeah, my mom's really excited for that.
Yeah, I think every middle-aged white woman is.
I see something that, since you're into horror now, I think you need to watch Terrifier before the second one comes out. I watched Terrifier, and it's more like a lower, I don't want to say lower budget, but it's not a big studio release.
Yeah.
The first one came out, and it's pretty extreme with everything that happens, but I really enjoyed it. And
Is it coming to theaters?
I think it's gonna have one of those limited things.
So probably not around here. Is it gonna be on like a?
Yeah, it's gonna be on like some horror streaming thing. But
its production company is Cinedigm.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
But yeah, when it got announced,
I didn't know they made movies. Besides the little Cinedigm thing at the theater.
Yeah. Apparently, the movie's 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah,
that's not.
They put out a trailer for it, and it looks pretty extreme. So I'm excited for it.
October 7th, Amsterdam.
Amsterdam might be my number 2, simply because it has Mike Myers in it, and
this specimen right there.
Yeah, the poster, they literally just listed everyone's names because
that's all you have to do.
Anybody is in that movie, which could be a really bad thing. Like you spend all your money on gathering people and you just don't have no writers.
Who's the director?
I don't know. David Russell.
He does that stuff.
Yeah,
he has that reputation. Like, there's a couple guys that make
Hustle.
movies that can just get an assortment of names and it be good. Like, what's the Anderson guy? Wes Anderson?
Yeah.
The one that makes all the weird movies?
Yeah, he did that.
Like, his movies are stacked.
Yeah, he did that one thing.
French Dispatch.
It had like Bill Murray.
Owen Wilson in it.
Everybody.
Yeah. There's a couple guys that can just get anybody they want and the movie not be too loaded and feel kind of bloated with the people and it just be like a cash grab almost.
Yeah. I feel like with Christian Bale in this, though, he's usually really good at sorting out what he wants to do and what he doesn't want to do. So I feel like with him in it, it has some decent hope. And the story seems pretty good. It's set in the 30s, though, so you might not be very...
What's our genres here?
I think it's a drama, thriller. It's like the main people, I think it's Christian Bale.
Oh, this is interesting. Michael B. Jordan exited the project. John David Washington takes the role.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good swap-off.
It's Margot Robbie, Christian Bale, and...
John David Washington, Chris Rock, Anya Taylor-Joy. You get Anya and Margot? Woo!
Yeah.
Woo! Mike Myers, Zoe Saldana.
Michael Shannon. Taylor Swift.
Might
be her first role.
She'll be okay.
Down at the bottom,
Rami Malek.
Freddie Mercury and Robert De Niro.
Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, but they're
it's rated R. That's always positive.
Well, those three get in like the situation of a murder happening, and they become 3 suspects. And
Knives Out.
Yeah,
I'm there.
Practically, and that comes out at some point.
It does. Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. Lyle Lyle Crocodile. Don't know what the crap that is.
Mm-mm.
Is that a children's book?
It'll be in Ruston.
Javier Bardem.
Yep, it's a musical though, so.
Ooh, here we go. Is it live action / CGI musical comedy? I've never seen a movie describe themselves as CGI.
Yeah,
that's
it's
hilarious.
Like that. Yeah, I'm not really sure.
It's got Constance Wu in it. Ooh, Shawn Mendes. Yes, there. Let him sing Stitches. So let's see.
Hellraiser's getting a reboot that week.
Sure.
Yeah. The other ones are. They.
Halloween ends October 14th.
Yeah.
But it might not end. Did you see that?
Yeah.
The director was like, "If we make good money, we'll make another." Like, how do you make a movie called Halloween Ends, or is it going to be Halloween Ends again?
Halloween just returns.
It's already happened, right? Not in this franchise.
There's been a Michael Myers returns.
Okay.
I think, or the return of Michael Myers. Yeah, the last one it wasn't.
Halloween is back.
The next year.
Yeah.
Halloween 2018, I loved the second one. It had its moments, but it was kind of just
probably one of the biggest letdowns of last year.
Yeah, the second one is kind of just a bunch of kills, and then they had like the nostalgia stuff that just it didn't really do nothing to progress anything in the story, and then it ends in a way that you're unsatisfied.
Last movie should have been the last. The last movie that came out should have been the end.
Yeah,
They made one too many movies.
yeah, I think the mom dies, and
Wasn't it?
then
Like, wasn't it supposed to be the end? I felt like that was. I felt like your excitement for last one was like because it was about to end. Did they add on? Did they add on another because one of them did so good or something?
I don't think
You were
so.
really excited for
I felt
it.
like they filmed them back to back.
Maybe.
I mean, it's Halloween. I'm gonna be excited.
Yeah, but it wasn't good at
Yeah.
all.
This new one apparently throws in COVID as a plot line.
All
so.
right. So that lets me know how that's gonna go.
Yeah, the kind of a big problem I find for the new one is that the last one, they did the thing where they went day and date to streaming in theaters. Like it went the same day it went to theaters, it went to streaming, and I feel like that obviously takes price cuts out of your budget. Like you're not gonna make near as much if you just go to streaming, and so I feel like if they had a decent amount of faith in this next one, they would just do straight theaters. But they came out recently and said they're doing the same day to streaming thing. Kind of shows me that they might not have as much faith in it.
Well, why would they? After that last one,
I don't know. The 2018 was phenomenal. I don't understand how
phenomenal's a stretch, but it was good. It was good.
I it might be better than the original just because it's more watchable. But
I forget which one I preferred. I think I did not like one of them. I think it was the original.
yeah, it's just it's dated, definitely. But
Let me look back on that. So this the next movie that comes out that day is White Bird, A Wonder Story.
no, oh
Its
my god.
its genre is period. So
Oh my god, I saw the trailer for this and I didn't really like Wonder at first, but now they're doing a thing where
Wonder the Owen Wilson movie.
yeah,
Really?
this is and it's
Oh God, really?
yeah.
It's a period piece,
Yes, it's not even it has no connection to the
but it's a wonder story. So
it's like crap.
the movie that sparked a movement to choose kind comes with the inspiration.
I think maybe the
Wait,
book
was that Wonder or True Story?
yeah. I think
And then now they're making a not true story?
well this one I think is like the bully from the movie. He gets sent off to like war or something and then he becomes friends with this old I don't even know. I watched the trailer and I was like this just does not make sense to be.
But how is it a holy crap? Wait.
Yeah, exactly. There's Nazis.
Reveals to joy in her own story of courage during her youth in Nazi-occupied France.
Yeah.
Oh, so the bully gets sent off, and he's gonna learn kind from this woman that had a traumatic past and was kind.
Yeah.
And she's gonna show him how she is kind and how kind is good.
Yeah, but why do you make a movie?
Why do you make a period piece about a true story? And this isn't gonna be true.
and you focus on the bully that was probably fictionalized?
This isn't gonna be good.
The trailer's awful.
I'm not going.
The trailer's awful. I don't even know if I don't. I guess it's going to theaters.
It's got the dark blue there, so it looks like it's going to theaters.
Teal.
I mean, it's more highlighted than teal, and I thought teal was going to be a wide release.
Teal has a poster up in Ruston.
I think that's going to be a great movie. I'm surprised that story hasn't been
Is
put
that the
into a
one
movie
where
yet.
the
Actually,
boy gets hung? Yeah.
yeah, that's going to be a great movie. I really think. Hopefully they do it well. At least hopefully they don't do it like what was it? Tubman. Wasn't that
Where
it?
they gave her superpowers?
Yeah, where it was the
The
trailer looked solid, but I never even watched it because it was supposed to be that bad. Like,
And then people came out and said, well, they just gave her superpowers.
yeah, you can take a historic story and do it justice or do it really wrong. So hopefully they do it justice on this one. Let's move on though. Let's see what we got. Black Adam, October 21st. Is that still happening? Is that true then?
Yeah, it's coming out. It's The Rock.
It was
He's
supposed to
probably-
come out when? July?
I have no clue.
I
No
feel
clue.
like it was supposed to be end of July.
There's a very good chance it got delayed once, if not twice.
Everything gets delayed. So Warner Brothers, that's their second movie. The poster just came out. Looks awful.
It's been out. That was some other poster.
Oh,
thing.
looks bad.
Yeah, the movie. I mean, it's The Rock, and I feel like he's probably the main foundation of what he wants the DC to be. Like he's probably the one person that has
Yeah.
an idea of what he wants to do. But the movie, I don't know.
Well, and Zachary Levi with Shazam. I think he's kind of got his.
Yeah, he's
Which those those characters kind of give off the same vibe.
They're connected.
They are?
Yeah.
Okay. See, I don't know. I don't really know a ton about this, and I haven't seen Shazam in a long time. I watched Shazam before I was
Yeah, I think
a superhero guy.
the way Shazam gets his powers, I think, is the same way Black Adam gets his powers.
Okay.
But Black Adam's idea, I think, is he just doesn't know if he wants to be a good guy or a bad guy.
Okay. So is
'Cause
he
in the-
can be good in this one, or
Well, in the trailer, the guy's like, you have to decide if you want to be the good guy or the bad guy. And I think The Rock just says, I do what I want, or something.
okay,
I don't
it's
really.
something stupid to try to get a laugh.
Yeah, I mean, the trailer's fine, but I can't say I'm, like, excited to see it.
No. That sounds like it's what was I about to say? The choosing a good or bad. Was that a Harry Potter quote? I think Harry gets asked that from what's old dude's name?
Dumbledore?
Yeah, I think he says something about that.
Harry.
I think he says something about you have to choose good or not good or something. He says, I think he does. Get to back Halloween. I gave 78 a 66 and 2018 a 79. So
Pretty excited for the haunted house we're going to Thursday night.
yeah, that should be good. And I gave the new one a
54.
69.
Oh.
So better than the OG, but worse than the new OG, I guess. Also, October 21st, Joy Roberts in a
Happy
romantic
birthday,
comedy.
Hunter. That's my birthday party. We're watching a rom-com.
It's probably the best movie of the year.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be shocked if it's 100 just because it's Julia Roberts.
It just looks delightful.
It's Julia Roberts.
Yeah, and she smiles about 6 times in the trailer.
It's Julia Roberts.
Yeah.
That's all you got to say.
And George Clooney's cute, so.
Yeah, and it's got other people too, like Caitlin Dever. I like her. So it'll be fun. I don't really know what else to say about that. Julia Roberts rom-com there.
Yep. It's in post-production.
All right, October 28th, Pray for the Devil. Oh, I think I've seen this trailer. Oh,
yeah,
that's going to be freaky.
Yeah, we've seen the trailer. But I think that's one of those horror movies that you haven't seen one like it in theaters.
Me?
Yeah, where I think it's PG-13, and that's a really missed opportunity for movies like this because the trailer's making it out to be, like, really devil-like, and it's going to be, like, something really intense. And then the 3-minute trailer shows 3 minutes of the hour and a half that's going to be scary. But
see, I don't think I've seen any.
You haven't seen any like.
I don't think I've seen any horror movie that deals with like the religion, devil type aspect.
Yeah, majority of them I just don't understand the idea of making them PG-13 because you make these trailers so horror heavy that a 13-year-old wouldn't be able to allow to see it anyways.
Yeah. It's I'll watch it because I have to.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
much.
obviously going to see it, but I just
Not excited. Let's move on.
Yeah.
So out of October, surprisingly, like only 2 horror movies we talked about. Halloween Kills and that, or Halloween Ends, whatever the crap it's called. So November. I think
Wait, go up.
Did I skip?
Yeah, you skipped Weird, the Al Yankovic story, which might be
I skipped.
I believe is my number 1 on the year.
No, I skipped it.
And Enola Holmes too, so don't act like
Where?
The same day, sir.
Oh crap! They need to list movies that like actually matter like that in blue on this website.
Yeah.
Screw you, Movie Insider.
Yeah.
Enola Holmes too, though. I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Love the first one.
I hope there's more of the
Enola.
Yeah, her too, but her working with Henry Cavill. Sherlock Holmes.
I
want
kind
some
of
more of that.
But I think it will be. I think it's supposed to be actually. But the first one, they kind of just had to set up her and let everybody know who she is, because everyone knows who the crap Sherlock is. Like no one knew who Enola was, but her mother named her Enola.
Yeah.
I know that. I love Millie.
I think didn't she say it meant something in it meant like sunshine or something?
Oh, look that up. Yeah. Enola Holmes 2, November 4th. I'm ready. I want to rewatch the first one, actually, because it's been a while. November 11th, though, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. That's going to be, I don't know. I feel like it's going to be good. It could go wrong.
I've got some thoughts. Hang on, I gotta find this quote.
Yeah, it could go wrong. I know Hunter's gonna say they should have recast.
No, just shut up and let me. Why is it not?
If you don't know, Chadwick Boseman. He's been one of my favorite actors forever. The loss of him in August of 2020 was not great. Didn't love that. Terrible time.
Oh.
Amazing person.
My mother named me Enola because backwards it spells alone.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
All right, yeah.
But yeah, Black Panther, Chadwick, he's gone, and his movies are living on. He won't be recast. He'll be killed in the movie. Or I don't think they're going to show the kill, but the movie will start off with him being dead. I believe there's murals on the wall. He'll be honored in some form. I will cry.
That's the character he worked so hard to bring to the screen and give representation. They just are just going to kill off and not have it.
I'm sorry that he died.
Well, recast him.
No, you can't.
I'll never understand why they decided not to recast this character.
There's only one Chadwick.
That doesn't matter.
There's only one Chadwick.
I know for a fact that he would not want this character that he worked so hard to build up just be thrown away like this.
Yeah, but the Black Panther will live on.
Through the 80-pound-year-old girl that they're saying might die in this movie.
And that'll give more... No, she ain't dying. She ain't dying.
She ain't fighting many people.
She ain't dying.
Like it, unless she goes through some really extensive training.
So, you've had the representation from Chadwick as the black male superhero that kind of gives hope to kids like that all around the world. What's the last black woman superhero?
The Woman King.
Exactly.
Viola Davis. Well, I don't know. Just have her as a sidekick, or
nah. I don't. Just let her be the Black Panther. That'd be all right.
Yeah,
I love Shuri.
The movie looks bad.
I know it doesn't. You're insane.
I guess the movie it visually looks good.
Oh, it visually looks incredible.
The movie doesn't.
The movie's gonna be good.
It might be. It might be the best movie of the year.
But
as of right now, I do not have any excitement for it.
I'm very excited. I'm gonna be there opening night.
I'll probably be there too.
Yeah, and you're gonna be excited by then. You know you loved Shuri. Shuri was great.
Good. I just don't understand the logic behind not recasting it.
She's the GOAT. She can do it.
She can absolutely do it. And she's probably gonna kill it. Honestly.
She will do it. She is gonna do it. I'm telling you. I have faith.
The menu looks phenomenal.
What has she said?
I don't know. An adaptation.
That's what?
An adaptation is what
Brad
it's called.
Pitt.
Oh, yeah?
Is that like his 9th movie of the year?
I don't know, but he kills it.
Oh, Zoe Kazan. I like her. Carey Mulligan. Promising Young Woman. She killed that.
Yeah, that was the best movie that year. And we watched on New Year's Eve.
Does that say that? Oh, yes, she's a star. Her and
Yeah,
Zoe Kazan. Whoa, give me.
She's got a few Oscars.
Andre Braugher. That's the dude from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Who's that director?
Nothing. Yeah, don't know about that. Universal Pictures, though, so it's got to have some backing.
Yeah, Brad Pitt. I'm there.
They star as New York Times reporters who broke one of the.
Oh yeah.
The Me Too movement.
I'm there.
Oh, is this gonna be Spotlight? Spotlight
Probably
with
not.
Carey Mulligan and Zoe Kazan?
It wishes it could be Spotlight, but yeah, it seems like
News reporters doing something that's a controversial segment. I'm there.
Altered American culture forever.
Drama, adaptation, and true story genres. Yep. Rated R. Yep.
Look at the menu. Saw that trailer.
That is Anya.
Yeah.
I'll go.
It looks fantastic. It looks.
You should watch. You should watch Chef. Jon Favreau.
There's a chef in this movie.
You should watch Chef.
Yeah, but this looks like it could be the most unique movie of the year. It just looks.
Well, it's one genre is satire.
Yeah, not really
and
sure
then
about that.
comedy and thriller. So that's odd.
Adam McKay.
Hey, he don't do much wrong. What is he doing? Oh, producing. Okay.
It's got Aurelia.
The director last directed What's Your Number?
Yeah,
that's like 2009. You ever seen that?
Nah, he's been working on this for a while.
It's one of them blondes. Reese Witherspoon, Anna Faris. It's she like calls how many no, what is it? She goes back in time, or not back in time. She goes back and finds all the guys that she had sex with or something, or either had sex with or
Does she
was in
rate
a
them?
relationship with. No. She like goes back to try to fall in love with him.
Oh yeah, and they
I've got the movie over there in that closet. I think Chris Evans is one of them. Maybe there's
he probably has a shaved head in that movie. He's probably
maybe.
riding
He's got a low
off the
cut.
Fantastic Four train then.
Yeah. Not a good movie. So I don't know what the crap he's doing.
But this looks good.
That's a long time for a movie jump right there, because it's at least 2009, 2010. Yeah, the menu though, that'll probably not come anywhere near us. Strange World. This is some Disney movie that's like snuck under the radar.
Yeah, its trailers looks. I mean, it looks different. The title card for it kind of seemed like a throwback movie, like some.
Yeah.
But
what's that movie? There's something that it looks like.
it reminded me of some Black Ops 2 Zombies type stuff.
Maybe I was thinking like an open world, like kind of like a Borderlands video game, something like that.
Yeah, Fallout.
You know? Yeah, something like apocalyptic kind of. It looks like that a little bit, maybe.
Yeah. What it looks like is you'd have those title cards for those old movies that'd be in black and white, and it'd go from the left side of the screen, and the title would just go to the right.
And like Mickey Mouse would pop up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. So that hasn't been talked about like at all, but it'll be here. What do we have?
Then
next?
we have the Top Gun movie with the guy from Top Gun that's not Top Gun.
Oh, is that Devotion?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Glenn Powell. Saw the trailer for that the other day, and I can definitely tell that Glenn Powell probably had two completely different experiences filming scenes in an airplane for these movies.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be a good movie, I think.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. It definitely has more war stuff in it than
it's
just
it's like an
airplane.
actual like true story and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. What's your number? 2011. Looks back at the 19 men she's had a relationship with to see if one of them will be her true love. Anna Faris, Chris Evans. So boom, nailed it. Devotion, or I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Devotion. That'll be good. Probably won't do Top Gun numbers, but Glenn Powell is the star of that movie. So
He's way more attractive in Top Gun than he is in this. He has a comb over.
okay.
And I think his hair's black.
Okay. So
Yeah, his voice is the
if you care
same.
about that.
This is nothing that I'm going to see.
I haven't heard of any of them three movies. Nanny, The Fablemans, Searcher, Clad. Bones and All. There we go.
Yeah.
That's going to be good, huh?
Yeah,
Timothy
it is.
Chalamet. And
Mark
my girl,
Rylance? Mark Rylance?
my girl Taylor Russell. That's what you need to know.
Mm.
Love her. Shout out Waves. Yeah, that's supposed to be, I think, very intense.
I think Timothy Chalamet plays a cannibal.
Okay. I could see it.
I think I saw a thing talking about how he.
I could see it. Wouldn't shock me. He could be vampire-ish.
Yeah, because he weighs like 95 pounds. Yeah.
Uh,
But he's playing Willy Wonka, so I
Yeah.
have to at least have.
When's
some-
that? Like 2025?
24, I think.
Nah,
I'm
probably
not
not.
really sure why.
Probably not.
Or maybe it's Christmas next year.
Nah, not even close.
Well, it's not me in the.
It's getting pushed
it's
back
not-
at least
it's
three
not-
times.
It's not me in the title role, so
Yeah, so it's not real.
yeah.
That's gonna be pretty good. I think at one of the film festivals that just happened, Sundance, something, they had like a 9-minute standing ovation for it, longest in the festival. So usually whenever those little rumors come out, that's a
Jesus.
good thing.
2 Pinocchio movies that day.
Ooh, yeah. I don't want to talk about either of those. We're gonna skip that.
Oh, Pinocchio, Tom Hanks live action. People
No.
care about that.
It's live action.
Yeah.
I'm good.
And then there's the animated one. Then there's the.
Is the animated one no, the Guillermo one's the one that's like scary, kind of. Like,
yeah, it's. I think it's. I think
is
it's
that
stop
it's in a
motion.
different language? Is that the one in a different language? We watched it at a God, what movie were we at?
I remember that.
At Tinseltown. We saw the trailer for it. Was it like for Elf or something we went and watched? It was
I don't know.
It was a Pinocchio movie, though. I know it was. It looked like it was awful. I'm not watching that, so it don't matter.
Yeah, I think they're both going to streaming. So
Yeah, hopefully. What's the Violent Night? David Harbour. Shout out Hopper. Do you know what this is? Crime thriller Family
Claus.
Mansion, Santa Claus.
What?
Oh, Hopper's playing Santa.
It's also got Aurelio from John Wick.
Well, all right. I guess is that gonna be what's that movie? You told me to watch every year. You say it's like Home Alone but better.
Oh, better watch out.
Yeah, might be something like that.
Well,
Team of criminals breaks into a wealthy family's mansion. That's Home Alone. On Christmas Eve, taking everyone inside hostage.
Oh, it's Home
The
Alone.
team isn't prepared for surprise combat.
It's Home Alone.
It's Home Alone, but it's
Claus
Santa.
comes to the day. Yeah, that might be better.
He's about to show why this Nick ain't no saint.
I'm there. It already sounds better than Home Alone.
It's Home Alone.
Sounds better.
That's hard to do, but maybe.
Home Alone sucks.
Yeah, shut up. A man called Otto.
Otto?
Otto from Minions? Yeah. Tom Hanks a freaking again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna skip out on that one. A grumpy, isolated widower makes an unlikely and reluctant friendship with his new neighbors. Sure.
Tom Hanks played the grumpy man?
I'm tired of Tom Hanks. December 16th. Avatar.
Yeah.
The Way of the Water. Number 2.
The trailer looks like Avatar.
The trailer looks beautiful.
About like
Beautiful.
I don't have excitement for it. I don't know why. The trailer.
I think you need to watch the old one.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna see it, but it just, I don't know. I don't the idea of having 4 more come out. I just don't see where that's gonna go.
There's a lot they can do in that universe though. Like it's endless.
Yeah.
They've barely touched it.
Yeah, they barely touched it. Yeah, I mean, I guess I need another trailer that actually like shows me why the movie exists. Because this first trailer, it's just a bunch of scenes. It feels like.
Yeah. Well, that also came out. It was during Doctor Strange, right? So like May.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even think they were done filming.
May
the movie.
3rd.
Like
or
they're
something,
still
May 5th?
they're still making people hold their breath for 8 minutes.
Yeah.
To just film these scenes.
I mean, the movie doesn't come out till December 16th, so we probably won't get a trailer till mid-October.
It should be soon.
Really? I thought it's about 2 months, 3 months, maybe. So we'll be getting one sometime.
Godzilla vs. Kong had a trailer for. Top Gun had a trailer 3 years before that movie released.
That's true.
That was their first trailer was in 2019.
What is spoiler alert? The hero dies. Heartwarming, funny, life-affirming story of how Michael and Kit's relationship is transformed and deepened when one of them falls ill. Michael Showalter, Sally Field. Michael Showalter's good. He made The Big Sick.
That might have had a preview during the cinema thing too.
Oh, Eyes of Tammy Faye. Huh.
Lovebirds?
Yeah. Okay, that sounds like it might be interesting, actually.
Yeah, Sally Field.
Yeah, she's always solid. Then here we go, December 21st. You're excited.
Puss in Boots. I'm more excited for this than Avatar, yeah. They changed the animation style. The first one was pretty good. I know some people that are really excited for this one. Yeah, the trailer's funny. He dies like 8 times in the movie, and I think he has like one more life.
I think I watched that. Me and Gunnar laughed.
Yeah, you laughed.
Yeah, because he has 9 lives.
Yeah,
so
the trailer's just him dying a bunch of times.
Yeah, that's gonna be it'll be funny.
He gets drunk off milk and just walks off the building.
Yeah. I like animated movies. They're fun.
Yeah, they always reign supreme at the end of the year.
Honestly, they do.
For stuff that holds up and you can just watch over and over, it's animated movies.
Yeah, and then right beside it, I Want to Dance with Somebody.
What's that, a biopic?
Do you know what I Want to Dance with Somebody is?
Is it going to be like Respect?
Whitney Houston.
It sucks. Yeah, it's going to be bad.
Oh, I want to dance with somebody. You know that? Know that song?
Yeah, I want to take shots with somebody.
Sure. I don't know about that lyric. I don't think it says shots.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I want to feel the heat.
That's true. I want to take shots with somebody.
I'm pretty sure that's
it. That sounds fake.
No, what's the name of the song?
I want to dance with somebody. I'm pretty sure. I played it like every wedding. So, that'll be pretty good. I don't think it's gonna be like Respect. It'll probably be a little more light-hearted, if I had to guess. I don't know. Whitney Houston.
Okay, I guess I'm combining 2 songs.
Yeah.
Shots.
Oh God, no. God, no. How dare you?
I want to feel the heat with somebody. Yeah. That movie's
that's
the
word.
Does she have something like interesting in her life?
She died.
Yeah, it's a casual thing.
I think she overdosed or something like that, right? Whitney Houston. Bathtub.
I don't know. Does she have more than one song?
Uh,
Wait, who did Respect?
Aretha.
Oh, that movie sucked.
It was good.
No, it wasn't.
It was solid.
I don't remember what happened. She sings at a piano.
It was a good movie.
She's won 6 Grammy Awards, 16 Billboard Awards, 22 American Music Awards, and 2 Emmys. So she's not John Legend, but
What?
doesn't John Legend have like an EGOT? Isn't he an EGOT?
Oh yeah.
Pretty sure he is.
So is that what she's got there?
Nah, she wishes.
I don't know what an American Music
Yeah,
Award
she's got like
is.
3 that don't consider for anything.
Higher Love. Bring me a higher love.
Oh yeah, that song's better than this.
Maybe.
It is.
She's got I Will Always Love You.
Oh, that's better than this.
I Want to Dance with Somebody, just her main song though. I'm pretty sure she overdosed in a bathtub. Bobby Brown was her husband.
Can you confirm that?
No.
It's a random thing to be accusing somebody of.
I'm-
Just look up her name and it
I
should tell
am.
you in like the first 2 sentences.
Well, I was on her Apple Music.
That's a Christmas release.
Death, drowning due to coronary artery disease and cocaine intoxication.
Yeah, that'll do
Cocaine,
it.
drowning.
That'll
Boom,
do
told
it.
you. Yeah. So that'll be solid. It doesn't really feel like a Christmas movie though. Like I don't understand the
Pretty
Christmas
joyous.
release for that. And
Babylon
then,
is
what is Corsage?
the one below it though.
Oh, Knives Out.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want
Not
to talk
talking
about
about that. Knives Out though.
Yeah, and no Anna de Armas, unfortunately, but she's being replaced by Madeline Klein, which
Who's like a tenth of the actress of Anna de Armas?
yeah, all she has is basically Outer Banks on Netflix, which show's decent, so
And she's probably not good in it.
she's all right.
She's just hot.
Yeah, she could fall in that category,
Yeah.
but she's in this movie.
Yeah.
It's going straight to Netflix, so that might mean it sucks, but
No shot. They reloaded the cast
yeah, I mean, I think
It's-
Edward Norton's in it. He ain't been in a movie in like since Hulk.
since Hulk. I'm excited for that. I love Knives Out.
Oh yeah,
Gave it a 10 out of 10 or 100 out of 100. I'm pretty sure. I think you didn't.
no, it's really good.
You had it low though. Oh, it's got Batista. Never mind. I'm out.
Yeah, exactly. See,
Kate Hudson,
Leslie Odom
Edward
Jr.
Norton, Catherine Hahn.
she does drugs.
Maybe. Leslie Odom Jr., Janelle Monáe. Speaking of Antebellum, that's what the movie is called. Antebellum.
That movie sucked.
That was supposed to be good, I thought,
Yeah, it was supposed to be really good.
but it
Did
was
you watch
not.
it? You
I did
didn't watch
not.
it. I watched
'cause
it
y'all
on
said
TV.
it sucked.
Yeah, it was like everything was set in like a reenactment thing.
Well, yeah. Now that I'm looking at this list, all of the people that are in there, besides Daniel Craig, they're definitely step downs.
Leslie Odom Jr. He had
I like him.
wasn't he in the
Harriet.
Night in Miami?
Yeah, One Night in Miami. He played Sam Cooke.
He probably had the best scene in the movie.
He did. He's the one that sang at the end.
Yeah.
The change gonna come.
Yeah, that's what he did. That movie.
Loved it.
Mhm.
Great movie. Great movie. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. Woman talking. I'm not sure what that is.
Babylon is Brad Pitt.
Again?
I think so. Pretty sure.
No way. Margot Robbie. Oh, in.
And Brad Pitt.
Margot Robbie, Brad Pitt. In.
Samara Weaving.
Oh my God, I like her too.
Yep.
Lucas Haas. Is that the dude from
Yeah, it is.
what?
Red Riding Hood?
I don't know what that is.
Oh.
I'm thinking of a guy named Haas that played center at Purdue. He's
No.
like 7'4".
Not him.
That's not him.
Not him.
So yeah, that's our movie talk for 2022. Some decent names, you know. The ones that stand out to me: Avatar, Black Panther, Julia Roberts in a rom-com, Pearl,
Yeah.
Judd Apatow making a movie. That's pretty much it. That's my 5 that stand out.
Yeah, I'm ready to see Amsterdam just to witness
I
Mike
like
Myers
Margot.
again. I just want to see Mike Myers.
Are
in
we
it.
getting we getting Margot 3 times this year?
She's
3 more times this year?
And she's got Barbie next year.
Oh,
Barbie.
ready
Yeah, that's gonna be a movie.
for that.
I already got my pink suit on deliver. So
Speaking of Julia Roberts and her rom-com movie this year, let's talk some rom-coms.
do I start out with my number one just to?
Well, rom-coms, I think there's a lot that people think could go in the category, but I will argue to the death of some of them. It's a genre that, when COVID happened, I don't know, I guess it was just kind of like comfort movies,
Yeah,
They're easy to watch. They're usually in that hour 40 to 2 hour range, not too long.
And a lot of them just make you smile.
Amen.
They just
That's
make
the
you
thing.
smile.
What's better?
Yeah, I really got into them during COVID.
And when you're sitting at home, I don't really care to just go back to one of our last podcasts, war movies. I never am sitting at home when I'm like, let me watch this 3-hour movie of these guys going to fight war.
Never. That's why I almost watched one the other day and ended up watching something else when I read the director, and I was like, oh, he's made this movie that I haven't seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I could sit down and watch an action movie.
I can barely do that.
But if it's not something like well known, then I have a hard time just deciding to watch it. Like there's be some that I know I need to watch.
There's a lot of Netflix, like what's the Hemsworth one you loved? Extraction.
Yeah, Extraction.
See, I never watched that because there's action movies that I don't get excited to watch that at home.
Yeah.
And it's not the same.
I watched The Gray Man recently, not because it was an action movie, just because of the cast, and that movie ended up not being good. So,
but I think what makes rom-coms so good for me is that you can watch it at the theater, you'll have fun, you'll enjoy it. You can watch it at home, and you don't lose any of the greatness of it. Like it stays the same because you can watch it on a small screen, you can watch it on a big screen. It doesn't require one. While I think a lot of these action movies, a lot of these war movies, sci-fi, superhero stuff, I think it enhances what the movie is when you watch it on the big screen.
Yeah, and then some of these rom-coms, when you watch them by yourself, you
cry.
You're more prone to emotions.
Yeah.
And so that just always helps.
Yeah. So rom-coms are the best. Let's do this. Top 10.
Yeah.
You want to start it off?
Yeah, are we starting with number 1 or number 10?
I think we have number 1, the same.
Yeah, number 1 I know is
let's do 10. Let's go from 10.
Yeah, it kind of got hard for me, like deciding to how to like rank these because they all just have like the moments, and really, I can name 10 and they could be really in just any order other than maybe the top 3, and they just.
So I've got my 10 that I've actually had this list ranked for a while now. I did change. I made a change from. I moved a movie up from 6 to 4, so that I don't know if that's going to affect my all-time list or if it's just for now. But it's a movie that I really love, so I'm going to talk about that later. Yeah. But there's a group of like 5 to 10 that could sneak into that top 10 for me, but I don't know what it is about them. Some of them I'm not fully sure on if they're more rom-com or com-rom or rom-com or coming of age, because there's a couple of them that are like that, and once I say them, you'll understand. But my number 10 is I'll go. My number 10 is Little Manhattan. You haven't seen it?
No, I haven't seen that.
One I watched during COVID. It's like an hour and 25 minutes.
Yeah, those.
I believe the star
nothing wrong with those.
I think it's Josh Hutcherson.
Journey to the Center of the Earth.
I don't know. I've never seen that. Bridge Terabithia guy. Never seen that either, but yeah. I know he's in it. Josh Hutcherson, though, yeah, he's the star of that. He kills it. It's him, and I don't think the girl is very known, but he's like 10. Like it's a probably one of the very few, if not the only, rom-com that is set in like childhood. I know another one that I haven't seen. My Girl is kind of set like that. Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be really good. I'm gonna like it when I watch it. I know I am.
Yeah.
But Little Manhattan, it takes a very simple story. It's just like kid going through middle school. He's calling the girl on the phone like from home, and I think they take like there's some extracurricular class they take together, I think maybe. And he deals with like moving across town, and I think his parents might be split. I don't know. It's just simple, easy. Josh Hutcherson's great in it. I gave it like a 93, I think. It's like really high for a movie like that, but I loved it. You need to watch it. You'll like it. You go your 10. We'll go back and forth.
Go back and forth because my number 10.
Yeah, I feel like most of our movies towards the top are going to be kind of similar. So
yeah, my number 10 you might not have thought of, but it's one that I was like I really want to watch it again, and we saw it in theaters, and most people might not think it's a rom-com, but it's labeled a rom-com, and that's Yesterday with no main genres rom and com.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's
that's tough. I love the movie. I don't know if it'd make my list. It's right. It's about like a 90, 91 for me, so it's right there.
Yeah,
but I love that movie.
Yeah, Lily James, she's just a darling, and
can't help but smile whenever I see her.
Yeah, I mean the overall idea of the movie is not romance. It's the Beatles don't exist in the guy, but throughout the entire movie, it's the situation of him with this girl, and them having problems, and then them overcoming them problems, and there's plenty of scenes that and it's funny.
Oh, definitely funny, and yeah, it's got romance. I don't know, it just maybe the music.
That's why it's number 10. I
could see that. Maybe the music is what kind of throws it off from being fully rom-com, fully com-rom. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I could put it up with maybe Long Shot, but Long Shot
Long Shot's com-rom.
Yeah,
or it would have made my list.
See, it's just the higher I get up, the more it just becomes.
Love Long Shots.
Yeah, that's just one of those where you just say that's just a good movie.
It's a fantastic movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, good pick. I'll let it pass.
All right.
Lily James, man, love her. Number 9, Always Be My Maybe.
Ooh.
Probably a little low for you, huh?
Yeah.
Always Be My Maybe. Keanu. Huh? His best role?
We'll get there eventually.
His best role?
We'll get there eventually.
His best role?
It's going to take a while to get there for us, but we'll get there eventually. His best role?
It is.
It's probably his most standout role that makes you think, oh, he could do something other than.
Yeah. Well, I've said for a while now, the best thing that Keanu does is cameos, or cameos/small roles.
Cameos playing exaggerated versions of himself.
Yeah, Duke Kaboom in Toy Story 4.
Canada's greatest stuntman.
DC League of Super Pets.
God, what was his owner's name?
Batman.
No, in Toy Story, Rajon or something. Rajon.
But in Super Pets, he's
Batman.
I miss my parents. SpongeBob, he plays the freaking
Sage.
Yeah,
Tumbleweed.
Yeah, he kills it in small roles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that movie though.
That movie's hilarious.
Randall Park. Gotta love him.
Who's the girl?
Constance Wu. Not Constance Wu. Ali Wong.
Yeah, is Awkwafina in that movie? Probably somewhere.
No, but Miss Netflix herself, Michelle Buteau is. She's the one that I can just show you to her, and she's literally in every Netflix movie. She's in this. She's in Someone Great. She's actually in some Netflix movies. She's just the queen of streaming.
Someone Great was.
She's in Marry Me. She plays
Marry Me.
J-Lo's manager.
Oh yeah, she was the. Yeah,
She's in Happiest Season, Hulu streaming movie. Work It, Netflix streaming movie. Crush, Hulu streaming movie. She is streaming.
Yeah.
She always plays a small character. It's also got that Jimmy Sato guy, the guy that was in Everything Everywhere All at Once. No. Love Hard. Wrong Asian, man.
Okay, well, going into my number 9,
Yeah.
we'll start talking about Love Hard then.
Oh.
Love Hard is my number 9.
Number 9.
Yeah, that movie. I can't remember if I was excited for it.
No, you weren't. You didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
I watched it and made you watch it the next day, and I watched it with you again.
And then I
watched it 3 straight days.
And then I'm just smiling thinking about it.
I watched it 3 straight days.
Yeah, dude. I watched that movie.
Baby,
and
it's cold outside.
oh my God,
God.
that movie! I really can't stay.
Oh God, we're gonna watch that scene in a minute.
Yeah, we
I'm
are.
getting tears in my eyes.
Jimmy O Yang. That's the
yes,
guy.
he is.
He is America's sweetheart.
And my girl Nina,
Yeah,
my newfound love.
She in that movie. Yeah, I watched it, just smiled.
God,
the
I
entire
love that
time.
movie.
Smiled the entire time. I think we went on maybe a week streak of where we just talked about that one scene.
It's one of the best scenes of the last year. It one of my favorite Christmas movies. Like immediately, it had everything. It's rom-com. It's Christmas.
And I loved
it. Has a musical scene that stands out. You gotta love that in movies.
The dude's parents were hilarious because they just didn't know what was going on.
That's the guy from Always Be My Maybe.
Oh yeah,
that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, that guy. And I think, when they go to the department, not the department store, the equipment store or something.
Yeah,
they have the rock wall, I think.
Yeah,
and he has no idea what he's doing.
And Nina, what's her name, Dobrev or something like that.
Dobrev, yeah.
Yeah, she does all the like the big words, like exciting words, because the guy that she's wanting to like is like a stunt man and everything.
Yeah, she learns all the. I think
it's
she reads a book.
Hilarious.
Yeah, that movie was fantastic.
That's on my short list of movies that barely missed. It's like a 91 for me. I literally watched it. Told you that night we got to watch this. I watched it with you the next day. Then the next day watched it with Chance, Harley, and Brittany. Watched it 3 straight days. Loved it every time. I'm gonna watch that very soon.
It's about that time.
Huh?
About that time.
It is. Once you're past August, it's Christmas.
It's Halloween.
Screw Halloween. Number 8, one you haven't seen. Love, Rosie. You need to watch it. Lily Collins crushes it.
She's good.
What have you seen her in?
I don't know. She's good though. She's one of those where you just know her name.
She's Phil's daughter.
Who?
Phil Collins.
Oh yeah, the band guy.
Yeah, in the air tonight.
Yeah.
Love, Rosie though. It's one that it does the whole like best friend full life thing, where it takes 2 people who don't really want to be in love, but they do the full. It's the full story of he starts falling for her, or if she starts falling for him, the other one says, no. They get with someone else. They see, this person isn't it right for me. That whole trope. Love that trope. One of the most underused tropes, actually, I feel like in rom-coms.
Yeah.
It's one we actually got pretty recently. What was it? There was something this year that kind of did that.
But I don't know if I Want You Back?
No, I don't think. I don't know, but that's
Marry Me.
It might have just been a movie that I watched that wasn't from this year.
Mm.
Probably so. Love that movie though. Love, Rosie. I think it's on Hulu, something like that, Prime, something. Great movie. Lily Collins killed it. Gave it like a 94, maybe. It's up there.
Yeah,
Loved it.
You just have these movies really high.
I'm a rom-com
My
enthusiast.
number 2 is a 95.
Jesus. Who are you? Do you even like rom-coms?
Dude, if I rewatch them now, they'd probably all be 10s.
Yeah.
I just can't lie to myself that much.
Okay, go.
All right, my number 8 is The Big Sick.
8.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
8.
Yeah, it's while making this list.
You don't have 7 movies better.
I might not.
You don't.
I might not.
You don't.
I might not.
All right.
I've made this list really quickly, but the one of the scenes that stands out the most from that one.
9/11.
No. Yeah, kind of when he's doing the stand up. And
what's your no? It's when Ray Romano, they're in the cafeteria and he's talking to what's the main guy's name? I forget his real life name.
No,
it starts with a K.
Kamal Nanjiani.
Kamel. He's talking to Kamel, and he doesn't know how to talk to him because he's like a Pakistan guy and everything. And Ray Romano goes, "So what's your feelings on 9/11?" And Kamel's like, "Oh, it was terrible. It was tragic. We lost a lot of great guys." And Hilarious scene. Hilarious.
Yeah,
Michael Showalter made that movie. We talked about him earlier.
yeah,
Love that movie, man.
yeah. The stand-up scene. I can't remember the entire joke, but at one point he's just like, "What do you want ISIS to have more people or something?"
Yeah, because a guy being racist and everything yells, "Join ISIS" or something. He's like, "Are you telling me to? Are you pro ISIS? Like, you want ISIS to get bigger? Like, uh, love that movie,
we
man.
had we saw that.
It's gonna be on my list, but quite higher.
Yeah, I mean, if I rewatched all these, because I haven't seen a lot of them since 2020 when I was just trapped in a bedroom.
Oh, LSU ties it. Holy crap, they tie it.
Ain't no field goal, May.
Oh yeah, they'll probably miss.
They're gonna
this.
go for 2 and miss it.
Wow.
Yeah, but I love the main girl in Big Sick.
Oh, Zoe Kazan.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about her. Love her.
She's got a cute face.
Yeah. She's in another one that I think you might have earlier. You might have on your list higher.
Yeah, probably.
So number 7 for me. I'm really anxious to see the rest of your list because the Big Sick should be higher.
It should be, but
Should be.
these next few, it's just my main 3 is mainly what.
Quick pause as we please God make this extra point or Peyton's not gonna sleep tonight.
What?
Holy crap! It got blocked. My number 7. Probably if you would ask most people, I guess above the age of like 25 or 30, this is probably the rom-com that they say is number 1 or top 3 at least. When Harry Met Sally. You haven't seen it, I don't think. Meg Ryan. That's pretty much all I have to say.
That's with Mike Wazowski, ain't it?
Yeah, Billy Crystal.
Yeah.
Meg Ryan. Have you seen her eyes?
Yeah, they're cute.
Yeah, I can stare at them all day. Yeah, When Harry Met Sally, it's kind of just a respect pick. I think it's really well done. There's some great scenes. Do I like it as much as Always Be My Maybe? Maybe not, but I don't know. It's kind of respect. It's well done. It's made well. It's like, I don't know. It's a good movie, but I think it's a little bit dated maybe, but it's fantastic still. I mean, it's a great rom-com. It has like a little New Year's Eve kiss and everything, so has that little trope that gets used in a lot of rom-coms. Yeah, watch it. Really well done. Meg Ryan.
Okay, so my number 7 is gonna be Crazy Stupid Love.
Whew. I don't know what your list is.
What? They're all just kind of going together at this point. I love them all, and it's it's hard to pick a favorite. Like,
Yeah, I guess.
when you just love these movies dearly, it just hurts you to have to just sort them. But that movie, the chemistry between Steve Carell and Ryan Gosling is just really well done.
Yeah.
Anytime they're in the bar together, and he's trying to hook him up with a chick, and then you throw in Emma Stone, who she's
Emma Stone.
Yeah, she's
My favorite person in that movie though is I forget her last name's Tipton. I think she changed her first name to like Anna Lee Tipton, something like that.
I think she goes by Leo now.
Yeah, she's really good. She plays like the babysitter, I believe. Little Steve Carell's little kid like fall in love with her, and it's fun like that. So
Does the girl asks like Ryan Gosling to take off his shirt? I think.
yeah.
And she's like, God, it looks like you're photoshopped.
Yeah, he's Ryan Gosling, man. Can't cover worth anything, though. He's a liability of a corner. My number 6, 50 First Dates. It's one that I actually had a little bit higher, but I moved a movie above it. 50 First Dates, Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore. Not really much else you have to say. I feel like this one, though, is more rom-com than his other movies with her. Like, I feel Blended. I think it's more of a com-rom. I love Blended more, but I think it deals with more of the comedy aspect than the romance. What's the other one? Wedding Singer. I think it's more com-rom as well.
Yeah.
But 50 First Dates, I mean, the whole freaking movie is him just trying to do whatever he can to make life with this woman that pretty much can just only live one day with her memory that she had the memory loss and everything, and she lives literally one day at a time. The next morning she wakes up, it's like she's living it all over again. But he does whatever he can to make life with her happen, and I think that's what makes it a rom-com more than a com-rom, but it's really well done. It's funny still, because of course it's Adam Sandler. I mean, it's going to be funny. Mm-hmm. Love it. Actually, I only watched it like 2 or 3 years ago. It's pretty recent. Love that movie, though. So, number 6.
Number 6, okay. My number 6, I'm going to go with What If, with Adam Driver and Daniel Radcliffe.
And Zoe Kazan.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Daniel Radcliffe, he just has a bunch of failed relationships. And he's just like, I just don't really have a purpose anymore until he becomes friends with Zoe Kazan. And it just happens that she already has a boyfriend, and it's Adam Driver, who I love,
No, it's not.
It's not Adam Driver? Mm-hmm. Who is it? It's
Adam Driver's
his
Radcliffe's friend.
It's his friend, yeah.
And then he has like a lover.
Yeah. Some random guy that's his boyfriend.
Yeah,
but
he's a piece of crap.
Yeah. But anyways, her and the Daniel Radcliffe become really good friends, and you just know that there's just something there.
This was a heavy COVID watch for us.
Yeah.
Like deep in the night, like 2 a.m.
And I just, out of all the
ending was so freaking good. I remember texting you right when it ended because we were watching it together, and God, I loved it. Loved it.
On the roof?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But the scene that I think I had seen the scene before I had watched the movie and I didn't know what it was from, and it's when it's the next morning when they're just sitting in the kitchen and Adam Driver comes in. He's like, I just had sex and I'm about to eat nachos. It's the greatest moment of my life.
he just sits
says,
there.
Nachos.
Love that.
But yeah, the movie, it's really good.
Best Daniel Radcliffe role, right?
Yeah, sure.
Until Weird Al, of course.
Yeah, probably. Probably. Yeah.
He is. That's my Harry Potter. No, I like Harry. Number 5 for me, 10 Things I Hate About You. This is my first high school movie. It is. That's a shocker. High school rom-com is like my dream. 10 Things I Hate About You, though. Heath Ledger plays the dreamy boy. What's the main girl's name? Julia Stiles.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you liked her in this, but
no,
you didn't like her in.
No, I watched a scene from the movie. Like, I walked in your house one time and it was on, and I said, "This looks awful," and then I watched it.
Okay, and then you'll talk about it
later. I said she doesn't look good.
She's in something. What is it? There's something you don't like her in.
Silver Linings, Jason Bourne, Hustlers.
She's in Hustlers. She's just a reporter in Hustlers. Maybe it's Chance that says he doesn't like her. I think she's in like her. I think she's in like Dexter.
Yeah, she's in Dexter.
She is?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe that's it then. But 10 Things I Hate About You. Talk about a freaking movie speech. My God, that poem. Bring a grown man to tears. Yeah. We're going to watch clips after this. We're going to watch that. We're going to watch Love Hard, Baby It's Cold Outside. I'm just going to leave tons of clips in the description. 10 Things I Hate About You, though. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Gabrielle Union. One thing that whenever I'll rewatch it, which is not too rare, I'll watch it pretty often. The Joseph Gordon-Levitt and I don't know the girl's name, Julia Stiles' younger sister. I felt like that storyline should have been used more.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like it was kind of underused. But the Heath Ledger Julia Stiles relationships, awesome journey, classic bad boy turned good kinda. Yeah. But Julia Stiles kind of has bad girl in her. They're both outcasts, but they just make it happen. Awesome poem.
Yeah, I talked about this at work the other day with somebody. They were like, "You probably don't like this movie," and I said,
"Do you know me?"
So you only know the outside.
No. All right, go your number 5.
My number 5 is Set It Up.
Okay.
And the scene for me from that movie would probably be when I think they go to a wedding and then they get drunk, and she's like, "You want to get pizza?"
Yep.
And so they get pizza and they have to sneak up the fire escape.
Mm-hmm.
and it's just them sitting in the bedroom talking.
What's even better about that scene? There's two things better. I like this movie a lot. Whenever Zoe Dutch, or Deutsch, I believe is how you pronounce her name, one of my favorite people, and probably my favorite actress slash actor in Hollywood. She's outstanding. Whenever she's on the roof with Glenn Powell, shout out Top Gun, and she's talking about getting pizza because they've partied and everything. She's like, we got to get pizza. Perfect end of the night. They're in New York. That's what New Yorkers do. So she goes up to her sister who is getting married and everything, and she's like, I got to have a pizza. And her sister's like, all right, go get it, because she'd been seeing her and Glenn Powell, kind of kick it off. She's like, go find pizza. It's okay. You can leave. Like you can leave the wedding reception, everything. And so Zoe Dutch and Glenn Powell leave, and within 3 seconds, in the back of the frame, pizza guy comes up,
walks up
with like 20 pizzas.
Yeah.
And walks up to the woman. She's like, yeah, set him over there. So she knows that she pretty much sets it up. And Zoe gets to go have the pizza with Glenn in the apartment, kind of intimate setting, instead of it being in a whole party with everybody there.
Yeah.
And there's also a scene, I forget what it says. Let me look it up.
I had so many men propose to me in my 20s that I could be thrice divorced by now.
Oh, God. I'm going to have to look that quote up. Was that your number 5?
Yeah.
Talk about it more?
Um.
I'll look it up.
Oh, you're trying to find something?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but who's some other people? Taye Diggs and Pete Davidson's in the movie.
Pete Davidson's in it very briefly.
Yeah, he's in it, and he's hilarious. What's new?
Also, what's the woman's name? Lucy Liu. Lucy Liu and Taye Diggs. They're the ones having the. They're the ones getting set up. Yeah, that's it.
Glenn Powell, he says, I want to F this pizza.
Yeah.
And Zoe Dutch, she's like, I get it.
Okay, found it. So my number 4. I was having to look up this quote because it's my number 4. Set it up. You like someone because of all their qualities, and you love someone despite some of their qualities. That right there is Romcoms right there. It's right there in a quote.
Home run.
Love that movie. I watched it the night that Lil Wayne was releasing Funeral, his album. And I was wanting to stay up till 11 p.m. to stream it, and I stayed up.
What can I do? Just watch a rom-com.
Yeah, I sat through on a rom-com, and I was like, oh my God, this is fantastic. It's everything. Zoe Deutsch is a sports writer, or she works in a sports writing organization. So does Taye Diggs. Glenn Powell's there. There's just everything you want in a rom-com, honestly. And it's a new age. It's I don't know. It has that old school rom-com feel, but it's 2018, so it's new. Netflix still there. Go watch it. I watched it in May, I believe, on the youth trip. Loved it. Early June, yeah. Loved it
This
still.
year?
It's great. I did.
Oh,
yeah.
You're not talking about for the first time.
No. Oh God, no. No, like for
Okay.
the 8th.
Yeah.
All right, number 4.
Number 4, 10 Things I Hate About You.
Okay.
Yeah. The speech at the end, it just like that movie I watched just because I wanted to talk about it being bad from seeing that one of the clips of Julia Stiles, and I was like, it just doesn't look good. And then I watched it.
Oh, but it does. And I was over here like, oh, it's 100 out of 100. you need to watch this.
I don't think I texted about it after I watched it.
No, you didn't text the entire. You didn't tell me you were watching it or nothing. You just texted at the end, and you're just like, I think, did you just send your score, or did you just say I watched it?
I don't know.
Or
it's about like Pretty Woman, where you just
hey, spoilers.
What?
We'll get there in a minute.
Oh well, the speech, and she's just like, but mostly the way I don't hate you. Not even close. Not even a little bit. And she's
not even at all.
Not even at all. I love you. I hate you so much it makes me sick.
Oh God, we're gonna watch that in a minute.
It even makes me rhyme.
It does. It does.
Yeah, that movie. And did you mention Joseph Gordon-Levitt earlier?
Yeah.
You did.
Because how he's underused.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
God, I love that movie.
I hate
That's
the
number
way you
4.
drive my car. I hate it when you stare. I hate your big, dumb combat boots and the way you read my mind.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Just chill, sitting here thinking about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Just sitting here thinking
That was
about it.
4.
Yeah, that was
Okay,
4.
3. Crazy Stupid Love. We already talked about it a little bit. I think I can call it the best. I think the best made rom-com in terms of like formulatic. It follows what all rom-coms do. It doesn't do anything crazy. Well, I guess it kind of does. It does something crazy, stupid, and love.
Yep.
It does have a crazy mid scene though. Like middle way through the movie, it changes pace.
Mm-hmm.
It has a crazy reveal. Kind of what some of the relationships are with the people. I don't want to spoil it really. I'm sure people have seen it, but love Crazy Stupid Love. It's hard not to with that cast. I mean, Steve Carell, Ryan Gosling, Emma Stone, Julianne Moore, I believe, Leo Tipton. I mean, hard not to love them. All right, 3.
Number 3, I'm going with Shithouse.
Okay, I didn't include that as a rom-com.
Why?
I don't know.
It has all the.
It's tough to me because
I mean, it definitely has the dramatics of living in college and stuff, but he's got the roommate, and that's the comedic aspect of him. Just it's not between him and the girl. It's just.
I think I was trying to determine if it's coming of age more than rom-com, which I think it is.
Maybe, but there's some scenes
Because
where you laugh.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you laugh, and it's a comedy. It's got comedy, it's got romance, but I think drama is the main one. Drama / coming of age. Just think of the whole story.
I mean, yeah, but then you got the scenes like you're just like the girl from 13 Going on 30, and he's like Jennifer Garner, and she's like, no, the girl from 13 Going on 30, and he's like, yeah, it's Jennifer Garner. I know who she is.
Yeah.
It's just like you don't understand.
Yeah, love that movie.
But I included it. So.
It's number 1 on my honorable mentions, just because I was unsure of where to put it. Now it's a 10 out of 10. It's probably dang near top 20 favorite movie all time for me.
And you didn't put it on the list
because I think it's a coming of age. I'll let it slide, but I kind of don't want you to have the movie up there and I have it nowhere.
Well, it's there and it's solidified, okay. Because if that movie's on TV, guess what? I'm watching it.
I watched it on Showtime West and then flipped and watched it on Showtime East.
You better change that number 1 and 2.
I can't
take something off.
I'm sticking by it.
All right.
No.
All right.
No. Do I want to change it?
Why wouldn't it be considered a rom-com?
Because I think it's coming of age.
Okay. Be multiple.
I don't think romance is the main. I don't think romance is the main thing. I think drama and
just close your eyes.
Yeah.
And think about how that movie ends.
Think about what the movie goes through. The whole thing is him trying to transition into college.
Yeah, and then the biggest part of it is the romance.
How
does the movie end?
The movie ends that way, yes.
Because then almost the rest of the movie is building up to that. There's not many scenes where it's just him trying to figure stuff out. That doesn't involve her.
I don't know. The scene that always sticks out to me is him calling back home to his family and everything, and him just crying and everything.
Isn't that like after the big part was the girl just didn't want to be with him? She flips out on him.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say it's a rom-com because I don't think it is one.
Hey, well, don't. I'll have it as my number 3, and you have it as your honorable mention number 1.
As a movie, it's probably number 1 on this list. Or no, it's probably number 2.
Okay.
As a movie. Number 2 for me, The Big Sick. Extremely well done. I think I have it as my number 18 movie all time. I have it really high. It's in my top 20 movies all time.
Sure.
Because I think it's a rom-com that absolutely kills the story.
Yeah, it dominates it.
The story is dang near Oscar worthy. It's that well made. Mm-hmm. It's the most well made rom-com. It's a better movie than my number 1, but when I value rom-coms, I don't go in terms of how I think it is as a movie. I go as how I think of it as a rom-com, which is why Shithouse is low. Because as a rom-com, I don't think it's as good, but as a movie, it's tough to be beat.
Exceeds all the expectations.
It does,
Yep.
yeah. But with Big Sick, it's just it's got that rom-com formula, but it throws in the necessary drama and the necessary story to just make it flow right. It's got outstanding performances.
Isn't at the end, is it the girl that goes off and leaves? No, it's the guy because he's doing stand
He
up.
moves and she shows up.
And doesn't his parents like cook? What do they cook?
Oh,
I don't know why that's coming to my brain, but
that's not at the end.
what do they cook? I can't remember.
I don't remember.
I guess it doesn't matter in the slightest, but
Yeah, that's my number 2 though. I'm surprised you had that so low.
well,
What's your number 2?
my number 2.
Is it about to be something stupid?
No,
Okay.
it's on your list,
Okay.
and it's my number 2.
Oh, always be my maybe.
Always be my maybe. Yes,
It's
it.
Keanu.
Yeah, but everything not involving him is just really good too.
Yeah.
And adding him in it obviously just makes it like the best of all time.
Yeah.
Because his scenes are just gold. When he's in when he takes him to the dinner at the really fancy restaurant where you listen to the sounds of the food that you're eating, and he just starts
crying.
Yeah.
Full tears.
He's like, why?
I love that movie. It's great.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously probably
Number
not
2,
better than
it's
like
not.
Crazy Stupid Love, but I think if I was like, which one would I want to watch right now, it'd always be my maybe.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. So number 1, we both have number 1 the same.
Shrek, no.
Yeah. No.
Bill and Ted.
No. That's not your number 1. It's not.
I would have paid 4.
Your number 1's...
I would have paid 4.
Yeah. It's Pretty Woman.
Pretty Woman.
Pretty Woman is a rom-com.
It
is rom-com. It is romantic comedies.
It's hang on. Oh. I was going to say it's in my top 10 all time, but it's not.
Movie?
It's not.
It's in my top 10 favorite.
Oh, easily.
It's my number 5.
Easily. It's in mine. It's on the list of mentions in the all-time best, but yeah, that movie.
Big Sick, I have at 18 all time. I see it
That
now.
movie I think I had seen before.
You had not.
Before I had watched it.
And you told me it sucked.
Maybe, but
You did.
I think before I watch any rom-com, I say it sucks.
Yeah.
Because it's just.
And then your heart feels it.
Yeah, then I realized that I'm a human and I have emotions and I know what's good.
Yep.
So, yeah, Pretty Woman.
Talking about COVID. I watched that thing 8 times in 2020.
I watched it a lot that year too. I think I watched it 5 times.
I watched it 8.
8.
And I watched it for the first time in like July.
Yeah.
It was late. It was late in the year when I watched it for the first time.
Yeah.
But the problem is it's always on TV. And when it's on TV, I watch it.
It's on TV a lot. And
But Julia Roberts.
all she really wanted in the end was the fairy tale.
I'd agree.
And I would almost personally say that she got it, and she actually did get it.
That scene right there is good enough that when I was in Los Angeles, I went to the hotel just to look at that balcony.
I went to the fire escape just to say that this might not be the one in the movie, but
and I went to the Reed Bev and looked at the front door, looked for where she was walking up. Can I call you Eddie?
Yeah, one of the scenes that really gets me, I don't want to say it makes me cry, but it's when he gives it. You don't know what I'm going to say.
No.
It's when he gives her the money to go buy the dress, and she's just turned down by everyone because she's just looked at so differently.
Big mistake. Huge.
We're going to spend an obscene amount of money in here.
You got the guy from not Crazy Stupid Love. 10 Things I Hate About You. The dad from that movie. He's the guy at the shop. That
You're gonna have to do a lot of sucking up.
Yeah. And pizza. Who ordered pizza? He does that.
And then the scene when she's taking the bath and he walks up in there, and he's just trying to. She's like, "What's he say? 8 days at $300 is at 300 a night is 1,600.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, you want to include days. And then
The whole negotiation and everything, and he's on the phone in the other room talking about
3,000 done.
He's talking to someone on the phone, and he's like, I already have a date, and she's like who? And he says like you can just see the way that he's talking about her that he's fully in love already.
Yeah,
It's all there, and he doesn't fully know it yet. Or he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to.
It's
believe
just the nature of who she is that you just have to be a little cautious. But
he doesn't want to believe that he feels what he feels. But
when he wakes up that morning, the next morning, and she's in the bathrobe and she's at breakfast, and you just see her hair for the first time, or it's when she's asleep in the bed and he just walks in.
Mm-hmm. People put you down enough, sometimes you start to believe.
Yep, you hurt me.
She sleeps. He sleeps.
I would have stayed for 2. I would have paid
4.
And then she just had to call Kit DeLuca. That how?
But I'm here now.
Oh my God! You're late. You're stunning.
You're stunning. You're forgiven.
You're forgiven.
we can do the quotes all day.
And then when we discovered that there was on the DVD, I think they had the extended purple dress. Was it the purple dress?
Yeah.
And it was just as beautiful.
That purple dress was something. I should have been in the real movie. Yeah, so that's our top 10. Little honorable mentions. Shithouse was on my honorable mentions because I'm still not sure. I'm going to stick with Coming of Age. I'm the expert on that movie. So enough said. Barely missed the list. It's my number 3 movie on the year. It's not from 2022, but it came out like 2013. Julia Louis-Dreyfus. James Gandolfini, great movie. Love Hard, you mentioned that. What If, you mentioned that.
Friends with Benefits.
It's
a rom-com. It is.
Maybe.
It is.
It wouldn't be on my list anyway. It's
a
little down. Mila Kunis, though. Marry Me, I'm going to give it a shout-out just because I think it kind of brought that rom-com back to theaters for the first time in a long time.
Yeah, it was kind of a letdown, though, but...
Absolutely loved it. Fever Pitch, that's kind of a special one for me. The Princess Switch franchise.
I watched those before you.
You did.
I said, I think I binged them all in one night just because...
I binged them all in one night
as
well. I
just had nothing else in life to do. So I just watched these Netflix movies.
All 3 I loved.
Yeah, I don't remember.
You didn't love... I think you only liked like number 1, right?
Yeah, they eventually got worse.
Yeah, they got
because
worse, but they were still good.
They just added another Mila Kunis like every movie. Like
Vanessa Hudgens.
Yeah, that Vanessa.
The other woman I love, yeah.
Yeah, they just added another one every movie.
Then some Julia Roberts movies. Larry Crown, very underrated. My Best Friend's Wedding. What's the other one? Notting Hill. There's plenty of Julia Roberts movies. Anything that she does that has comedy, that has romance, it's perfect.
Yeah, that's why there might be another one on this list by the end of October.
Ticket to Paradise.
Yeah, you probably don't. I guess you don't consider She's Out of My League a rom-com either.
No, com-rom. It's top 5 com-rom.
Yeah.
I'll read off my com-rom top 10 real quick, just so you can kind of get a feel. Knocked Up, Wedding Crashers, She's Out of My League, Employee of the Month, Bridesmaids, Long Shot, 40-Year-Old Virgin, Blended, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Zack and Mary Make a Porno. That's not in the order of how I think of them as a movie, because 40-Year-Old Virgin obviously wouldn't be number 7. But
In the Heights would be on that list.
I didn't say In the Heights.
I know, but...
What?
That's why I said, and In the Heights would be on that list.
Oh, yeah. But 40-Year-Old Virgin... I don't think it does the romance aspect as good as it could have, but it kills the comedy aspect. So
did we mention Love Guaranteed?
Oh no, it's a good one.
That one I think was last year, maybe 2020. No,
yeah, 2020. Netflix.
Hour and a half, treasure.
Yeah, and that's all you need.
Yep.
So this pod went pretty long, hour 40.
Oh, yeah?
It'll get cut down a little bit once I take out the silences and the LSU watches. But this was fun. We did about an hour of 2022 talk. I don't know how much people are really going to listen to this, but hey, if you did it, you did it.
Everybody.
Shout out to y'all, yeah. We're going to get some more movie reviews pretty soon. Invitation will be coming out soon. We'll do that together. Honk for Jesus.
I can just talk about it now.
No, Honk for Jesus will happen. I guess we'll do Spider-Man again.
I can talk about it now. You're just
Hopefully we
late.
can get Gunner in that one.
Yeah, Gunner left, but
Oh, you didn't like it?
no, he just won Canes.
Okay.
The 250 movie, he was getting a little tired of it.
Yeah. So this was fun. Go Tigers. I guess they
No.
lost. They suck. Chop on. We love Romcoms here.